I'm Kieran.
I'm Robbie.
I'm Aisling.
I'm Josh.
I'm Daniel, and this is Connor on Tech. At Enactus DCU this year, our mission has been to bring a new lease of life to everything we do. We have worked on 8 innovative, scalable, and sustainable social enterprises. We have continued our mission to enable positive change in the communities we work with, people of different ages, cultures, backgrounds, and abilities, all of whom share a desire for a new lease of life.
The 6 of us are proud to represent a really determined group of people at DCU University. We have collected over 7,500 hours for Enactus projects this year.
Having reached the semi-final of the Enactus World Cup, we returned to Dublin with the momentum and motivation to expand our projects. We attracted new members from diverse disciplines. This fueled our creativity and enabled us to enhance our project portfolio.
This year we launched Enactus Academy, our very own innovation hub. Each week, teams were given the resources to enable social progress in their social enterprises. From Enactus Academy, 26 ideas were born and 8 progressed.
The theme of Enactus DCU this year is centred around creating a new lease of life. From our projects, we've learned that everyone, regardless of their history or background, deserves the opportunity of a new beginning. Of our 8 social enterprises that we've worked on this year, today we will focus on 3: Threads, Second Scoop, and GiveBack.ie. But first up is Threads.
Every day, people risk their lives to escape persecution and travel to Ireland for refuge. They are left in legal limbo, faced with uncertain circumstances. They have few opportunities and are often very, very lonely.
Can you imagine being trapped in limbo for 2, 7, or even 11 years? People in direct provision in Ireland today have endured this nightmare. There are over 4,300 asylum seekers in direct provision in Ireland, holding on to the hope of being granted refugee status, yet fearful of deportation.
We conducted a needs assessment, which revealed that many of those living in direct provision feel isolated and disenfranchised. These people live on the fringes of a society they wish to contribute to, but are afforded little opportunity to do so.
Coupled with this, we identified a source of potential that needed a new lease of life: denim jeans. Did you know it takes over 10,000 litres of water to produce a single pair of adult jeans? After oil, the clothing industry is the 2nd largest pollutant in the world. Here we saw one opportunity to solve 2 problems.
Threads is a social and environmental project. Unwanted jeans are upcycled by people seeking asylum, who then create fashionable denim products for resale.
Our jeans are sourced through on-campus clothing initiatives, and to date, we've sourced over 120 pairs of jeans. Through the upcycling and reselling of these jeans alone, Threads can prevent the wastage of over 1.2 million litres of water.
That would equate to 2.4 million bottles of water.
We formed a partnership with the Rediscovery Centre, a sustainability-focused community initiative based in Ballymun. Their qualified instructors helped us to develop a workshop curriculum and train our facilitators. Having secured sewing equipment from Massey, the movement of asylum seekers in Ireland, we began our collaboration with Hatch Hall Direct Provision Centre in Dublin.
We engaged with community leaders and raised awareness among Hatch Hall residents and encouraged them to participate in our upstyling workshops. To date, we have trained 15 people who are seeking asylum how to work denim clothes. Given a new lease of life, these denim jeans are then placed on the market for between 30 and 40 euros.
Tasty Threads, an upmarket vintage swap shop, has already agreed to stock our jeans. Additionally, we have secured a stand at one of Ireland's largest music festivals, Electric Picnic, as well as a stall at Google's Sustainability Fair in July.
Alongside our busy summer plans, we've also been approached by RTE, who are planning a mini documentary on the Threads story.
But the most rewarding thing about Threads is the stories behind it, just like Miriam.
My name is Mariam Munir. I came from Pakistan to Ireland. I came here just to save my life, to forget the past. because the time I had seen in my life, it was horrible time, but that was past. That is history. This project is a hope for me, for many other people like me, and it gives me self-confidence. But the thing is bothering me is the isolation and have nothing to do. And before I used to take a sleeping pill every night, but after starting this project, I was so busy with the ladies, and I start sleeping. My health is improving, my sleep is improving, and with this project, it gives me hope.
Through Threads, Miriam has gotten more than just hope. She's become more self-confident and empowered. Her mental health has improved. She now has a place to meet people of different backgrounds and cultures, to laugh and make new friends. A place where she is valued.
If we reflect for a moment, there is a story woven into the fabric of every item of clothing that every one of us is wearing here today. Often, these are stories of exploitation and dangerous working conditions. The story of Threads is different. It is one of opportunity, of empowerment, and environmental protection.
With Threads jeans, you could say that this project really is sewing a more sustainable future for all. Next up is Second Scoop.
In direct provision, people seeking asylum are denied integration into Irish society.
Without a PBS number, they are restricted from entering employment.
They are expected to live on just €23 per week.
On average, they have to wait on average 4 years in direct provision as they await a decision on their application for refugee status. Many of us here today are spending those 4 years securing a degree for our future.
These individuals come to our country looking to escape war and looking for a new lease of life. But barriers to societal integration appear at every turn.
Our research found that people seeking asylum need outlets where they can develop their social and cultural skills, where they can feel a sense of worth and belonging in their new environment. That's where Second Scoop comes in.
Second Scoop is a mobile pop-up ice cream vendor targeting corporate, social, and educational events. It provides work experience, training, and mentorship opportunities for people seeking asylum and facilitates their integration into Irish society.
Through our partnership with Hatch Hall Direct Provision Centre, we met Nkosi, a former taxi driver from Zimbabwe, currently seeking asylum in Ireland. He found it hard to integrate with Irish people. He wanted to learn more about Irish culture, skills, and traditions.
We provided Nkosi with classes in areas such as Irish history, geography, culture, and sport, facilitating his cross-cultural adaptation and integration into Irish society. We also taught Nkosi customer service and sales skills, and he was able to implement these skills while working at events with Second Scoop.
Having run a successful event in our own student union, we recognised an opportunity to replicate this success in other colleges around Dublin. We reached out to other student unions and we launched more events on their campuses.
Second Scoop has had a brilliant year, catering for 9 events, selling 1,150 ice creams, generating €2,629.50. But Second Scoop isn't all about the money or anything about the numbers. Second Scoop looks at the people they work with within their projects. Don't take my word for it. Meet Nkosi.
My name is Kosi Abomhodi. I am from a small country called Zimbabwe. I came to Ireland to seek for protection as an asylum seeker.
What is life like in the direct provision?
Quite challenging because change of food, change of the living, because we are living in a one room. So it's quite challenging on those kind of things. Main things I did working with Second Scoop is to make the sales and how to handle the cash. I've learned a lot working with Second Scoop. Now I know how to make sales. I know how to do the receipts as well, invoicing. It gave me too much confidence to talk to Irish people. It's helping me because in life, you must have the customer sales, how to handle the customers, because all the jobs includes the customer service. I'm a picker part of Ireland, and I would like to go picker and picker as well.
That's really good then.
Second Scoop has boosted Nkozi's self-confidence and provided him with the essential skills and experience to increase his future employability. Earlier this month, we were delighted to hear that his application for a Level 5 qualification in computing was successful.
Nkosi is now ready to take a more leading role in the Second Scoop project, including recruitment of new team members and business development activities.
Second Scoop serves society by serving ice cream and has given Nkosi a new lease of life. Next up, giveback.ie.
Is it possible to end homelessness with just the click of a mouse? With giveback.ie, an Enactus project of unprecedented potential, we believe it is.
We are in the midst of a national housing crisis. Over 9,500 people today are currently homeless. Over 3,500 of whom are children. This is not acceptable. This is not the Ireland we want to call home.
Giveback.ie is tackling the housing crisis one click at a time. A Google Chrome extension that can be instantly downloaded free of charge. Giveback.ie is harnessing the power of online affiliate marketing programs, generating funding to tackle homelessness.
To put it simply, every time you make a purchase with a compatible retailer, between 1 and 10% of your payment goes directly to giveback.ie at no extra cost to you. The potential of this software is genuinely phenomenal. €850,000 is spent online by Irish consumers every hour. That's €170,000 since this presentation began.
The beauty of giveback.ie is its simplicity. If you agree that homelessness is unacceptable and are wondering how you can reduce it, you can do it in just 3 clicks and 30 seconds. Once giveback.ie is installed, your job is done. The software takes it from there every single time.
From that moment, a percentage of every purchase you make online goes straight to giveback.ie. It is compatible with over 700 of the world's largest online retailers, including Amazon, Hotels.com, and Skyscanner.
The goal of giveback.ie is to develop a housing-first model in Ireland, a novel international strategy that empowers individuals to exit homelessness for good. The main crucial aim is to raise awareness and to meet our ambitious download ambitions.
We have created a brand ambassador program that empowers the people facing homelessness to be part of the solution to end it. Our DCU ambassador, Bola, informs people about giveback.ie, answers their questions, and guides them through the download process. Bola is learning new skills, gaining self-confidence, and growing the GiveBack community.
With giveback.ie, a home really is where the heart is.
Threads, Second Scoop, and giveback.ie are only a sample of all the work we've done this year. Let's take a quick look at some of the other enterprises creating new leases of life.
Minding Me provides parents with the knowledge and resources to protect their children online and educate them about safe online use. Our workshops enable young people to transfer knowledge of social media, online privacy, and internet safety via interactive sessions.
Robotify uses real robots to teach children how to code, one of the most important skills of the 21st century. By engaging retirees to facilitate these coding classes, we tackle the isolation and loneliness in society, a truly intergenerational learning experience.
Head Starts is a creative initiative providing weekly dance, drama, and art classes to people with intellectual disabilities. The project had its most successful year to date. This year, Head Starts finally flew the nest, becoming an independent society, going on to be named DCU's Best New Society of 2018.
Scrubs is another one of our environmental upcycling initiatives. A facial coffee scrub made from used coffee grounds. We've trained asylum seekers to repurpose these grounds, making a natural coffee scrub. These scrubs are then sold across Dublin in retail stores and pop-up stalls.
The Sensory Enhancement Pad is a tactile device that allows people with visual impairments to follow live sporting play. The team did interviews and focus groups with various individuals with visual impairments and worked with DCU's engineering department to develop its prototype. A partnership with Shelbourne Football Club is in motion at the minute to discuss rollout plans. In April this year, SEPAD further validated the potential of its technology by winning the Deloitte Top Tech Talent Competition 2018.
At Enactus DCU this year, our projects have worked towards these 9 UN Sustainable Development Goals.
We have moved from service dominant to product led, embracing the power of technology.
Over 140 students have worked tirelessly on 8 social enterprises,
dedicating over 7,500 volunteer hours,
generating revenue of €7,600,
directly impacting the lives of 54 people and indirectly impacting 159 more.
But the impacts are more than the figures. They are the lives behind the figures, like in Cozy and Miriam.
It is about acquiring new skills and forging new friendships.
It is the feeling of value and the belief that things can change for the better.
It is the reignited ambitions of those experiencing a new lease of life and the growing entrepreneurial spirit of Enactus DCU.
With associate programs mainly designed to drive traffic to those platforms, what is your process to make sure that you operate within the TNCs of so many companies?
So through the affiliate marketing programs of each of these companies, we literally plug into the program that they already have in place. GiveBack installs the affiliate marketing link on any of these retailer websites as well. So really we're just plugging into an established program that's already in place, and it doesn't violate any of the terms and conditions that are set in place by these retailers.
Also a question about giveback.ie. The revenue intake mechanism was clear, but what's the disbursement mechanism? How do you get the money to the homeless?
So we have a 2-step process when it comes to our funds. A small amount go directly towards the technical costs involved in setting up the program. Then the next step in allocating our funds goes towards our brand ambassador program. So creating that incentivizing program where we can track, for example, Bola, how many users did she sign up and what level of commissions have they brought into the company, and incentivizing Bola through that method. And then once we really start building up the scale of the project and building up the profits we have, we aim to work with sustainable housing programs to develop housing across Dublin. We have both gone out and done some primary research on what groups we could work with, but other groups have also come to us seeing the potential of Give Back and have asked to be involved in that construction process.
With the number of projects that you have, how can you ensure the same enthusiasm and drive so that you don't dilute the impact?
So this year we came up with the Enactus Academy, which is each week project teams to get to come and work on their projects in the environment between all the project leaders. Between the leaders of Enactus in DCU alone, we divided up the projects so we would have focus just on those ones, and then we have our own team leader meetings where we discuss all the projects together. This year we took a different approach where students would only work on single projects so they don't have to worry about focusing on both projects at once.
You've 8 projects and you've 54 direct impacts and 19 empowered people. What's the difference between direct impacts and empowered? I mean, and you've 8 projects, 19 people isn't very many, is it, that you've empowered?
Well, the direct impacts would include Head Starts, so they were people that came to our classes each during the summer for our summer program, and the empowerment were people who got to implement the skills and experience that we gave them, so they got them to improve their own livelihoods.
Also, this is the first year we've really scaled the number of projects that we've worked on, and the theme that we've looked at throughout the year is really setting the foundations for scale. So we really want to make sure that these Enactus projects are able to grow over the coming years. The best way to do that is ensure the best experience for the people being impacted and empowered right now. We would see quite a growth in those impacts and empowerment due to a lot of these projects really coming into their element right now.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the financial sustainability around threads, around use 30 to 40 euros and how that covers your costs,
Yeah,
etc.?
I'll take this one. So the Treads jeans are retailing for about 30 to 40 euro, and we came to that price because we looked around other vintage shops such as George's Arcade, the Vintage Factory in Smithfield, and Tasty Treads, and we found the average price to be around 30 or 40 euro. We plan to dedicate 10 euro per jean manufactured to an asylum seeker. So what we plan on doing is implementing a reward scheme where we will set up a portfolio for each asylum seeker in the program. And for every jean that passes quality assurance, they will be allocated 10 euro in a credit system. And then if they would like to purchase something like an actuary course, they can come to us and we'll purchase it on their behalf.
In relation to giveback.ie, I don't understand how much revenue has been generated yet, but have you considered and put in place a management oversight to ensure that there isn't a misappropriation of funds as you scale this up?
Okay, so right now, just to discuss the projections financially, so we're looking at a 10,000 download figure before Christmas this year. In general, we have a €5 commission per user per month, so we're looking at approximately €150,000 in a 12-month period, and then overall that number scales quite drastically as well. When we're looking at misappropriation, really our focus right now is ensuring that we're creating a sustainable program for our brand ambassadors, making sure that they're getting a fair treatment for the work that they're putting into the program. Our long-term goal is the housing model, which we aim to collect profits over.